I wasn't expecting a hat back. I'm not really leaving, so it's kind of awkward. It's not really farewell. I guess it's farewell to them. That's my word. But all right. It seems like it was just yesterday when Vinny handed this pin down to me. Oh, it's right here. And now it's already my time to say farewell to everyone. It's bittersweet, but I know I'm not actually leaving, but there's so many things that I've been wanting to tell you.
No, there was someone there before.
There's been so many things that I've been wanting to tell you guys for like so long, like throughout this whole year. So to start out, I was, am, and always will be like so proud. I mean, not proud, but proud of you guys and honored to like have served as your vice president for the 2014 to 2015 service year. Like you guys have inspired me. You can ask Jasmine right there. They're in LTC, like the people who went to LTC, the freshmen, when you guys said that you were really excited to go for co-head positions, I was really proud because it reminded me of myself when I was a freshman, when I was looking up to like Amanda Tam, who was the president when I was a freshman, Wilson Cho. Yes, I looked up to him, even though I was like kind of taller than him, probably. Thomas Chan. There's so many of you that I got to know better this year. Like, I think I know everyone here, so the second part of this is really weird because I was going to say, but there are also so many of you that I didn't get to know, but I know all of you, so. You guys are the reason why our club is so successful. Like, without you guys, we wouldn't be even 1% of what we are. Like, we won 20 awards at LTC. Like, if none of you were here, like, we wouldn't have won anything. You guys, not only are you guys motivated, but you guys are also motivating. That's so deep. We always say stuff like Key Club changes you and molds you into a leader. It like prepares you for the future, but really it's you guys who change Key Club. Like, I already said this. Okay. We always like, well, like for me, I'm not leaving, but we always get so sad when we think about the future, like the board, because, and Sandy, I saw you. We always get sad when we think about the future because we won't be here to experience it with you guys. We won't see you grow into leaders. Well, I will. But it also like brings us a lot of joy because seeing that passion in your face, like when you light up to go to events that are like really early in the morning, like at 6 a.m. or like when it's raining and it's like thunderboring. That's not a word. Thunderbolting. Like your excitement makes us excited because, like I said before, it reminds us of us when we were also freshmen. Like how many freshmen are there right now? Sophomores, juniors, seniors. Alright, so for the freshmen, really enjoy the three years that you have left. For the sophomores, 2. For the juniors, 1, and the seniors, the May, June. 2 months that you guys have left. Because time really passes quickly. Like when I was a freshman, I was like, oh, look at the seniors, they're leaving. But I don't like. They had 4 years, so they should like. They had 4 years of experiencing this, but like now that I see now that I'm in their shoes, the 4 years really passed. Please be quiet. I was kidding. I didn't mean Really take advantage of like the 3 to 1 years that you have left. Like join divisional committees, the events committee or the pro committee, whatever Emily chooses for the next year. Join like all the club committees that we have. We have so many advantages and like opportunities for you guys. Really like grasp everything, like take everything into account, take all the opportunities, because those are the like things that will really give you like the best experience. If you take advantage of the club like you'll enjoy it the most. Like just look at I don't want to mention Terrell because he got mentioned like 30 times already, but just look at Terrell. Like he took advantage of every opportunity that he had. He even made like opportunities for himself. Well, if you guys don't know, he would look at the events. He would see where the locations were, and he would find the directions. And he made a website just for directions. And like he made who are we starting right now?
Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi,
She can't respond, but she can hear me.
He made basically a position for himself. He took advantage of everything, and that's how he got to enjoy the Kiwanis family as much as possible. So you guys should. I'm drinking some water.
Is that even yours?
Sophia's. It's okay.
It's fine.
It's not working.
To the advisor. You guys are just straight up like magnificent and fantastic. I didn't say amazing like I always do. Whenever we need you guys, you're always there for us, whether it's like scheduling a Kiwanis dinner meeting or like taking off a weekend for LTC, like non-paid, like if I was an adult. Or even just like being here during our meetings. Like without you guys, we wouldn't be who we are, because clubs need advisors, if you didn't know that. But I feel like you guys are more than advisors to this club. You guys are like our parents in a way. Like you guys, like for the members who don't really know this, like you guys just see them in the back grading work, but they really they're after like meetings. We always talk to them, and they give us ideas. They encourage us to try new things. I just exited my speech. They really give up a lot of their time for us, so just saying thank you is just not enough. Like, we really appreciate what you guys do for us. I think I speak for like everyone here, so thank you so much. To my old board, to my current board, where do I start? Like, I don't know where to start, because there's so much to say. I remember once someone told me, I think it was Terrell, but someone once told me, like, when they saw the election results last year, they told me, oh wow, like, because they knew how much we'd be able to like get accomplished together, because we were friends before we were board members. So you guys have honestly made this year the best year I've had in Key Club and in high school. Like, you guys given me advice junior year. Like, I had the lightest junior year, but it's because like Jasmine, you had A push, and I take A push now, but like you just gave me advice. Like, you sent me a term push. Shh, don't tell anyone. No, I'm not gonna plagiarize. Don't worry. I'll put it in my bibliography. From staying at Jasmine's night. Jasmine's night. I'm nervous, guys. Okay. From staying at Jasmine's house really late, eating spaghetti that your mom made, to staying at Rusty's bakery waiting for Sophia to make us drinks and giving us bread. To constantly Raina really said this, to constantly arguing over whether Katara should be shipped with Aang or Zuko. Aang, because they actually get married. Like, reality, please.
Zuko.
Aang's a pedophile.
Well, this happened recently, but to talking about staying in New York for college, to join Circle K and run for district board just so that we could work together as a board again. Like, these are the memories that I'm gonna remember when I look back at my Key Club year. I'm not gonna remember how Jasmine made me send half her emails, how Wesley newsletters, Reina, absolutely nothing wrong with you.
Well, at least I drafted them.
And Sophia. Reina said this also, being clumsy. Like, that's not what I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna remember all the fun times that we had together. I'm gonna remember how we worked together to make this Key Club year as successful as possible. Like, I said this already, but even though I'm going to UMich, I'm sorry, we can't be on the district board together.
Well, you could be on international board. Actually, no, there's only one international person from each region.
I remember all the laughter that we shared together. I remember the fact that you guys made this year, like junior year, so much easier than it could have been. I'm so thankful for you guys. Wesley, we have a year together again. Let's be bros still. To my new board, I know there's gonna be a lot of pressure because I'm probably gonna instinctively compare like my two boards with each other. I'm not gonna mean to do that, but I'm going to instinctively do it. And I apologize like ahead of time. But aside from that, like I have so much faith in like how much we can get accomplished together. Like Johnson, Michelle, Michael, all that. Like, I just have so much faith in us. Like you're not gonna let us down. You're not gonna. I don't know what terms to use because I'm like on the current board, but so like you're not gonna let anyone down if you're thinking that, because you guys are all hard workers, and I know that we'll be able to work together. I have so much faith in you guys. And with that, Johnson, stay down. I know that we had like a little bit, but I'm not gonna mention that. You know what we're talking about right now. But I have faith in you too. That was weird. I keep thinking this is the pin. It's really weird. Like this string thing, like you know the hole.
Oh yeah.
So when Vinny handed this pin down to me, he gave me another pin, but it hold. Like he gave me another pin, and I'm not gonna pass that down to you because I hold a lot of sentimental value in that. But I'm gonna pass. So for those of you who were here last year, he gave me 2 pins. This is one of the pins that he gave me. So when you look at this pin, like use it as a reminder that remember like what you're here for. Like Vinny told me this too, but like I know you have a girlfriend in Hunter, but just remember that like you ran for this position because of your passion for this club and that you love this club. Just remember that give it all that you have, give it 100%, because when you're in this like position that I'm in right now, you're gonna want to like hold on to that position for like the rest of your high school year. So just remember that. And where do you go? If it was my choice, I would have